Hello friends, welcome to our channel Innovative Techs. Today we are having with us Mr. Sandeep Bhattacharya, who has cracked the interview in Markets and Markets for the profile of research analyst. Now he will be sharing the total interview experiences over here. So welcome Sandeep over here for
Thank
granting
you,
our
Kaustav.
invitation.
Hello, Kaustav, and everyone. It's a wonderful experience to be here. And speaking about my company, I am working currently in Markets and Markets. It's a report generation company, so basically it provides reports to the clients, and that's all about my company. So, yeah, Kaustav, go
Yeah.
ahead, please,
So,
with your question.
parents, I think you'll be getting a much more good insight from his voice. And please watch the full video to getting a more insight from him. Okay, so my friends, let's come to the point. So, what are the rounds over there?
So there were like 5 rounds in the interview. Uh, the first round was HR round. The second was DD round. The third was typical questions and answers. Just discussing and knowing about knowing about the knowledge that we have in general. And the fourth round was of domain knowledge. So they were typically asking about the domain knowledge that we have or we have graduated from. And the fifth round was taken by the head, that is CEO of the company, and the director of the company. So yeah, it was also about market research and how do we calculate everything. So that's all about the rounds.
So,
Thank you.
you are overtaking the total 5 round of interview. That means 5 round of the
Yeah,
total process. And the final round was
exactly.
with the CEO. Means it's too
Yeah,
tough.
exactly. It was tough, but yeah, it was a good experience to talk to the director level or CXO level. So this was my first time, and I have experience. It was a good experience overall.
I think it was the first time you were giving the interview to a higher authority of the in the management.
Yeah. To be true, yeah, it's my first time, because apart from that, the other companies that I gave, it was hardly HR round or head of HR, but no one as such of CXO's level I have taken apart. So this was my first experience.
Great, great. So my next question to you: that
Yes.
how did you prepare your CV?
CV preparation was like when I got to know about the interview and everything. I started preparing my CV because I already had an experience of 1 year, so it came with an advantage for me. But apart from that, there were other freshers also, so it was not that it gave me an immense difference from them. So yeah, so how did I prepare was simple. Like I used to I actually went to Google. I searched a lot with a lot of keywords, that how should resume look like, if you go to or if you go to an interview panel in a research company. So how should it look like? So I went through 5 6 CVs and resumes, and I finalized one, and I after that I I downloaded it, and I made according to that. So it was that simple. I didn't do any so that it looks very complex. So I generally avoid all those things. So I made it simple so that it looks good, and it so that the interview at least can understand by just by having one look. So that was all my plan.
Means by mentioning that those points which are much more related to you also, your experience as well as with
Exactly.
with the JD of the company.
Exactly, because filling up the whole resume with everything that you have makes it much more difficult for the interviewer to look upon the CV. So it's really important to make it very simple, so that he can at least understand that what you are telling him through your resume. So it's very important to have a simple resume, and to mention all the important points that you have, because other than that, if you have something other than other than I mean, if you have some other talent, you can speak in front of the interviewer at that point of time. Or he or she might ask you about that, whether you have extra or any other talents which are not there in resume or not. So that's another thing. So that's why I try to make it very simple, and I would recommend everyone to make resume very simple and logical.
Great, great. Aspirant, please follow this tip. So, how did you prepare yourself for this particular company?
As soon as I got to know about this thing, the company that was coming in our placements, I started my preparation, by talking to the seniors. So I asked them that what they are actually they have prepared before, and how did they came across all the interview rounds. So they told me that to be, it is very important to know how research works. So, and which is not typically taught in many MBA colleges. So what I thought was like, again, YouTube is a nice source for everyone. So I went to YouTube and I searched all the videos related to research, and I went through all the qualitative and quantitative and all the definitions first. Then after that, I started preparing. How it is. It's very important to know that how or what it is actually, rather than memorizing all the definitions. So I started that, and after that there are few of the things that IIM colleges also teaches us. So probably colleges which are not, other than IIMs, do not teach all the aspects of research, as in, I mean, the actual work which happens in a company. So I thought that why shouldn't I go to YouTube and search about that, and what is actually happening in the research world. So I thought of going there, and I saw I got many videos related to research and how it is done, how the estimations are done. So that is very important questions. Again, estimation, and we all have been asked this question in the interview round a lot of time, that what is estimation, how do you do estimation, and all those problems. And that, I guess, YouTube has helped me a lot in that. So yeah.
Just
So that
I
is
want
how
to
I
share you.
prepared.
Just I have to share that you are also sharing your views in the on the YouTube on a huge platform throughout the world. I think many more aspirants will see this video and will be getting much more benefited from this one also.
Exactly. I too believe that YouTube is such a source that you do not need any tutor, other than you do not have to waste your money. If you have YouTube as a tutor, you can learn so many different things from various teachers. So that is very important, I guess. And YouTube, if there is YouTube, you should not need anything other than that. It's a very important source, useful source, that one must use.
And this is also available in free of cost. Means just to invest on your
Exactly.
internet charge. Great.
Exactly.
So my next question to you that what is the GD topic?
Well, the GD topic, this was something unique. Again, the GD topic was given to us was market research of, or guesstimation of noodles. Sorry, so Maggie noodles. So estimation of Maggie noodles in Pune. So that
Okay.
was a topic that was given at that point of time. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was typical one-to-one, discussion. So it's not
Okay.
like a typical group discussion that we see in other companies. Yeah.
Okay. So what was the strategy at that time, as it was unique?
So as I have earlier stated that I went through YouTube, and looking at those videos, I somehow remember all the problems and how it can be solved. So as soon as I got the problem, I wrote down all the numbers, because being a research company, I very well knew that they would focus on the numbers. So I had to remember this Pune state, population, then average Maggie consume. Now this can again be an estimation. So we have to estimate. So estimating up. We cannot end in an abrupt way, that this is the estimated cost, or this is the number of Maggie or noodles that we eat daily. So on an average, that how much I take, based on that I have calculated everything, and I showed it, and by God's grace, I went through that round.
Okay.
So that was a strategy.
So you presented at that point that not by any abrupt number. Means suppose if Pune location, you can say that yes, the population of the Pune is 100 crore. You have to estimate in such a way. Well, they are having a logic behind your data.
Exactly. Now you cannot guess anything or a random number. You have to know something. By it might be the numbers, it might be anything. You have to. Otherwise, you have to just know the numbers which are not very. I mean, the range should be very small so that at least interview can understand. Yeah, yes, he somehow know the numbers. So that is the point, estimating a number but not a random number. Yeah, somehow if it is close, then it's good.
So how
So
many
that was
was
my strategy.
okay? So my next question: how many were selected from that round?
So there, as far as I remember, we were like 15 to 20 participants, and 5 to 6 got selected in that particular GD round.
So too much tough competition at the time.
Yep.
Okay.
Um,
So let's come to the PI part. As you mentioned earlier, that the third round was the general interview round. So I humbly know
Yes.
that what is the first question?
Well, the first question was about again they gave me this estimation problem. So I as far as I remember, it was about how many traffic lights were there in Pune state, and I need to guesstimate the number of traffic lights.
Okay.
So that was the first question.
Oh,
As far as I
great.
remember, that was
Great. Okay. So then the next question in the general round, what it was?
So the second question was it was very typical type of question but very interesting. And so the question, let's come down to the question. The question was like, can we move Himalayan from the northeast to Rajasthan? So this was an
Oh.
interesting question that they asked in the interview.
A great type of tricky
That was
question. The tricky.
yeah,
So aspirant,
was-
for knowing this type of question, how you will handle at the time of interview. So for this, need 1:1 consultation with Sandeep. So I'll be mentioning his contact details in the description box. So the fourth round was the domain round. So what is the first question?
Yeah, so in the domain round, they asked me about the basic knowledge that we went through in graduation. Like for example, so we had typically network and security system in graduation. So they asked me that what are the layers, network layers. So how do they work? What is the work of full form of IP3, and then again all these questions related to network basics, and what are the protocols that are being used in the network systems, and how probably if we want to do a research on all these things, then how should we go? I mean, how should we go through all these things? I mean, should we be only go, doing research on Google, or should we be asking someone, some CXOs, or high level, high profiles? So all these type of questions were there in the domain round.
Great. So aspirant, if you want to crack this type of the placement process for markets, please go, strengthen your domain knowledge as much as you can, because the interviewer will go through this type of tricky question as well as from your domain also. Okay. As you mentioned earlier, that the last round was with the CXO, means the top management. So what was your experience? Because as you earlier mentioned that it was the first time.
Yes, right. So the experience was actually good. As I've told you, it was first time. So the person that I was talking to, I mean the interviewer, was very down to earth, and he was asking. He started with basic general questions, then he moved on to estimations and all those problems. Then he again asked us about So we were two participants or candidates. So again he asked us about the estimation and how to properly estimate any number. So he was very precise with the numbers and everything. So it was not like first round that we were giving any random numbers, or we are actually giving like it was not like we were giving the exact numbers. So in the final round, he was expecting something which was very unique and also very exact. So it was it was a difficult round. I would say it was a difficult round, but not that difficult if you know all the numbers. I mean, not all the numbers, but at least in general, so anyone can crack it. So that was the final.
Great to know. So, I am going to ask the last question of the webinar. But please mention three key points for aspirant.
So, though there are many, many things that I would like to say to the aspirants, but I would like to focus on major 3 points. Okay, the first one is how to talk generally, how to talk, because while you will be doing the estimations and everything, you need to make the interviewer understand about all the concepts and all the numbers and everything. So that is the first point. That is almost important. The second one is like knowing about all the figures and everything. So probably if one go through Google or newspapers or have in general knowledge about everything, about population, state, size, everything, I mean that will become an advantage for him. So yeah, so that I mean it will be very easy to crack after that. And the third most important thing I would like to say is guesstimation. So as I have told you earlier, that many MBA colleges are there who does not taught who does not teach this guesstimation problems and all those things. So probably if one goes through or goes through the YouTube channels and try to solve all those problems of guesstimation and everything, I think the cracking this type of interviews becomes very easy for them. So yeah, so these are the most important factors that I would like to state.
Great. Thank you, Sandeep, for sharing your total views for their how you cracked the total 5 rounds of the interview for the markets and markets. Yeah, it's great. So, aspirants, I think you have got a much more good insight from Sandeep. So, yes, you'll be those are things can't be mentioned over here. We'll be sharing to you for the through 1:1 consultation. For 1:1 consultation, I'll be mentioning his total contact details, his LinkedIn ID, and the email ID in the description box below to the video. So please go through that for the 1:1 consultation.
Yeah, for the aspirants, I would like to say one thing, that yeah, if you have or if you face any problem regarding all these things, how to crack interviews and everything, and how to know about the guesstimation problems, how can you solve all these problems, so you can get in touch with me. Kostav obviously will be providing you all the details about me. So yeah, if you feel any problem, if you have any problem, you can obviously contact me. Thank you.
Yeah, Sandeep is here to build your own strategy. Thank you, Sandeep. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kostav. It was nice talking to you, man.
Thank you.